Now, having talked about depression, I'm curious to know about the causes that lead to depression. Because people normally give very normal reasons for it. Oh, I failed in a relationship, or my car broke down. Even as lame as that, I'm depressed. So, what do you think? What are the causes that lead to depression?
I think, as you just mentioned, that any sort of sadness can be caused by anything. A car breaking down, just difficulty in relationships. But the cause of depression, as we know it, the clinical depression as we know it, is one of the major factors is genetic. That is, having a family history of this disorder, having it in your family increases your chances of having this depression. So that being the most important cause. Uh, but there are multitude of factors. See, what happens during depression is there are certain changes take place in the brain. Uh, we have, modern science has identified certain structures in the brain which are affected by depression, certain molecular changes which happen because of depression. So we know the chemical, the neurological, the structural, the functional basis of it in the brain. But why does this happen is, as I said, one being a family history of it. I mean, for example, if if you face a great stress in your life, if you lose a loved one, you might not go into depression, but somebody who's already has a history of it might take that that stress of it might cause him to go into depression. So also there's again one being biological factor, there is a family history. The second reason being, imagine if you're having a stress which is unbearable and which has been present uh, since your early childhood. Early childhood experiences have been shown to increase your chances of depression.
Leave an imprint in your mind for
Yes, in fact, there are certain, it can lead to certain changes in your brain.
for life.
Yes, and that in fact increases your chances of having depression. So there, so this being the another most important cause: early childhood experiences, child abuse, having difficulty in your early parenting. So these again increase your vulnerability for depression.